What's up, guys? How we doing? Oh dear, got a bit of a how's it going? Welcome in. So this evening we're making the spicy curry. We're making the jalfrezi with the Madras strength, onion bhajis, which I didn't change the bloody. I don't think I changed the. I've been so busy, dude. I don't even think I changed the menu. Let me have a look. No, I didn't. Give me a chance. Hold on a minute. I'll change the menu. Rome 657. Welcome in. Don't check the message. Don't check the menu yet. I'm going to write it up real quick because I messed up. Probably spelling it wrong too. Menu, yeah. All right, now you can check it. Oh dear. Rome, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it very much, and welcome to the OnlyFans. So chicken jalfrezi, Madras strength with basmati rice, onion bhajis. Bloody hell. We're gonna do some poppadoms. I'm not sure if I'm doing naan bread because I'm not sure if I'm doing naan bread tonight because we've got the we're gonna have poppadoms and onion bhajis. But I'm gonna make a curry base so that next time I make a, did I spell it wrong? I didn't know. I didn't know. Thanks, Milford. Can count on you, can't I? Can count on you. I typed it fast. Bloody hell. Ah, shit. All right, hold on. I think I spelled it wrong again. By the way, basmati, my smile is English. Okay, basmati. I like basmati myself. So we're going to do a fragrant basmati. But anyway, initially we're going to start off with a curry base, a curry gravy, if you will. This is a base that you can make any curry with. This is something I've done it before in the past, but never live on stream. So this is something that you can literally, for instance, this curry base here can make 5 servings of curry. Hello, how are you, TLC girl? So yeah, this base can make 5 servings of curry on top of. So for instance, so I'm making this base and then I'm going to add whatever I typically would add to it to make it a bigger curry. This right here is just a base of it. So first things first though, what we're going to do, I've got to cut the onions for the onion bhajis and soak them in water and salt to soften up the onions. So I want to do that first. They get soaked for about 20 minutes. Turn that down a touch. Makes a massive difference to a curry, yes. So this is something that I've been looking at for a long time, and I thought, you know what, damn it, today I'm going to try it. So because I'm not making the naan bread, I figured I'd do it this way. That way I'd have a bit more time to do it, because normally when you make a curry, normally it's like, you know, it takes a couple of hours anyway. But so I'm just got to rinse this bowl out. So I was running around this morning moving furniture and stuff, organizing things, trying to figure out when I'm going to stream, when I'm going to do stuff on the other platform, you know, the one you're not allowed to mention on here anymore with fear of getting banned. So we've been doing some stuff with that. So we're gonna, yeah, OnlyFans, yeah, right. We've got OnlyFans, now you can have OnlyFans. Right, so for the for the onion bhajis, I seem a little flustered today, I don't know why. For the onion bhajis, you need 2 onions sliced very, very thin. James, I have to tell you something. now. I was doing the check-ins this morning. You are You are the leader. You are the leader, James, at the moment. You have 6. You're leading. I wrote them all out. Every single one of them. So to find out who is leading the check-in. So James is leading at the moment. And Keck is level with him. Keck is level with him. Butler has... Where is Butler? Butler is 1 behind. So if he checks in today, he's probably level as well. So I think Big Dave's... Because Dave said to me yesterday that he keeps forgetting to check in. So I think he's like 1 or 2 behind. But how you doing, Jake? All right, so first things first. We're going to cut these onions for the Bhajis and cut them really thin. If this knife don't work, I've got another one over there that's super sharp. This onion's looking a bit raunchy too, but oh Lord, how am I gonna... They never miss a class. No. Okay, so how do I say that name? Anhur 25. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Anhur. Quick, Dave's not here. Let's make a vote on Korean food. How are we, James? All right, yeah, this one's a bit, so we're going to take a little bit of that off. Last night went a bit mad. Milford, I think you left and they were going crazy in here. You probably had to get your duty sleep. It went a bit mad. And then I think I raided somebody and nobody was there. All right, I'm not gonna make, so typically for this, for onion bhajis, I'm making a half a batch because I don't need all that fried stuff. So I'm only gonna do this recipe with 4 onions calls for, it makes 8 onion bhajis. I don't need 8 onion bhajis. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I'm only doing 4. I'm only going to do 4. If that many, and maybe I'll make a couple of big fat ones. But typically this recipe calls for 4. Right. I'm actually going to use this knife to cut these. I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to cut them in half, I think. Because I can get them really thin that way. The thinner the better, apparently. Bababan, how we doing, my friend? Welcome in. All right. Don't forget, if you're I was gonna say if you're new here, but no one's new here, I don't think. If you are new here, at the end of every month, if you check in every stream that you watch, at the end of the month, the winner gets some merch. It's a new thing I started doing this month. Of course, if you're just coming in now, it's not really worth it because everyone's 6 or 7 ahead of you and they're not going to forget. So, but if you come back next month, don't forget to do it, and you could win some merch, all out of my own pocket. There you go. See, Clabavan. But yeah, if you're here for 3 streams a week or whatever, I've got a stack of people that have checked in. What do I do to check in? You go onto the thing where it says it's on the dashboard. You might not be able to see it on mobile. Mobile might be difficult to see it. I don't know though. I would be leading, but my experiment of the subs yesterday and forgot. No, you checked in yesterday. I thought you checked in. I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you're leading right now, James. There you go. Big Dave's got 6 too, so he didn't forget. Big Dave's in. Dave is late. He's late to class, but you know what? He's still in there. Absent. Yeah, there's like channel points. Dave's been at work, yeah. Unlike some of us, right? So. Hello there. James is already talking about trying to topple the German food. Tomorrow's the last day. And then next week we have to cook whatever the winner is. The check you find in channel points redeemed. Yeah, it's under channel points. It's just one channel point. You earn channel points for being here, so it doesn't cost anything. I don't know if can you do it on mobile? Is it easy on mobile? I can honestly tell you, I've never watched a stream on mobile before. Never watched a stream on mobile, so I don't know. My eyes are too. It's too far away for that. I need like an iPad size phone. Spam an emote. Well, it didn't spam one, did it? That's no bloody good, is it? You need your bits back. You need your points back, James. You didn't do it. I'll have to check that one. That's still one that's on Twitch. That's not even me yet. I haven't switched that one over yet. All the others I've switched over. So they're run by me now. So Twitch isn't responsible for them. Because you can do that through the streamer bot. And that way you can change different things on it. Cool bugger. I thought that skin was gonna... What is that? A frog doing push-ups? Right, these onions are some slippery buggers, I'll tell you that. All right, there we go. Finally got them. So, we're going to soak these in cold water and a little bit of salt. So, I'm going to say, damn, that's a lot of salt and moats. Food last night was good. I wasn't 100% sure Laura was going to like it, but it was good. And it wasn't too salty. I did mine on a bun, like a sandwich. I know Laura doesn't eat a lot. She doesn't like a lot of bread. So I just did hers plated. And it was good. It was good. So. Yeah, so get your channel redeems in if you haven't done it. Because you might win something. The pasta that global emote is cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. That would be cool. You know, so the top part of the pasta, you know the top part there where like the meatballs, like the 4 pieces of pasta, that would be good if it was a fork coming over there, digging in that pasta. That would be good. Pasta that. I like that. I'm gonna write me a note. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that emote with a fork in it. There we go. Yeah, so like a fork dipping into the pasta, that would be good. All right, so that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? But anyway, don't know if it is. I have come to iPhone lately, but if you are a mod and Android is really, I've got iPhone. I just don't watch it. I don't watch enough streams on my phone. All right, so the sauce, the curry sauce, the gravy, whatever you want to call it, we're making it right now. So We got 3 onions. You can use ghee or oil. At this time, I don't have any ghee, so I'm going to use a little bit of oil. 3 tablespoons, about. Rubber band, la la la, to put. Ah, oh, I don't know what that is. That one didn't work for some reason. So this is the curry gravy base sauce, if you like. Whatever you want to call it. Work. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one. Work. That'll be me next week. Work. The streams for the first couple of weeks in August, the start times might change because I'm going back to work, and it's going to be insane for the first couple of weeks. On the fourth, I'm feeding over 1,000 people. So I just don't know what time I'll be home. So the start times will probably change. I got like 7 or 8 events on the 4th, so I'll be all over the show. All the kids are coming back. New kids are coming back to the school, or new kids are going to the school and checking out the school, and new teachers and everything else. So I'm doing catering events for the welcome committee and all that business. So, but I'll keep you posted. Yeah, that's just one event. That's just one. That will be all right. Yeah, James, I appreciate it. Rob, do you remember CJR? Yes. Yep. Yeah, I know they do. Yep. Yeah, I'm friends with him on Facebook. How do you work out how much to cook? You just cook a lot. Hey, teachers leave their kids alone. Yeah, you just cook a shitload. Basically, you work out that someone's gonna eat, 3 or 4 pieces of bacon per person, or whatever, or a chicken breast, or whatever. So you work it out, and then you cost it out for whatever that is, and then you just cook a little bit extra of everything, so there's enough. Costing out the menu is the worst thing about it. Making the food is a piece of cake. Costing it out to charge everybody the correct price, that sucks. Because you literally have to go searching for the price for everything. Like, you break it down. So a portion of bacon is 2 or 3 pieces. A portion of chicken is 1 breast or whatever. Oh yeah, cool, dear. You should see some of the stuff we make. For the event that I did right before we took a break, I made herb crusted pork loin. Roast potatoes, brownie. I did all kinds of stuff for this one event. Then I did a wedding. We did a wedding for 50 people. Wedding for 50 people was pretty cool. They had a ton of different stuff too. Then we do what they call a Rotary Club every week. And there's like 20, 30 of those people every week. And I just make whatever I want for them. As long as the price is right, they're happy. So try to keep it around the same price for them all the time. And feed your close friends, yeah. I know, the thing is, I've got more close friends now than I had before. Now I don't get to eat much because my close friends keep coming and eating it. or taking it to go and then going to work and bragging about it. All right, so whatever. How you doing, Whipson? Ah, damn it, I forgot my carrots. My carrots are upstairs. I knew there was going to be something I'll forget. Son of a biscuit. All right, let me run upstairs and get, unless I've got some in here. I don't know if I do or not. Let me have a look. You're a star. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I left them all upstairs. Bugger it. All right, I think 2 might be enough. If I put more than that, the curry will be all carrots. All right, let me see. So saute the onion, saute the carrots. All that goes in the base. I'm not sure if this pot's going to be big enough. Should be, I hope. Should be. Do we have a prediction on how many times Chef needs to run upstairs to get extra stuff? That should be the only one today. But that could probably be a pot. That could probably be a thing every. That could probably be a thing every stream. Because I tend to go out there quite a bit. Right, so the base, this base is pretty much pretty much what you can make always something, but it's like, yeah, right. That happens all the time too. What goes in the base, I'm about to tell you. So it's onions, carrots, red pepper, garlic and ginger paste, a tablespoon of garam masala, teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of paprika, a cup and a half of plum tomatoes, tablespoon of tomato puree, and 2.5 cups of water. That is pretty much the base. That's pretty much lock, stock, the fucking lot. You know, that's pretty much. You want small dices of these. I got to turn my fan around. My fan keeps blowing. Can you post? Yeah, absolutely. I got to turn this thing around. It's I keep feeling it blowing over there, and I'm sure that pilot light's going, what the hell's going on? Yeah, definitely. I'll put it into the I'll put it into the viewers' recipes. I got a ton of really good curry recipes. So if there's any particular recipe you don't have, let me know and I'll post that and all. Super easy to make yourself too. All this stuff that I make, you can literally make it yourself at home. Amazon pretty much has all the stuff if you don't know where to go get it at the shop. Especially for over here. It's actually, we've actually got some nice Indian restaurants around here though. But it's just nice to make it at home, that way you ain't got to run out. Tomorrow, tomorrow we're doing the Food World Tour again. We're making food from Albania tomorrow. Yeah, it gets blended, Milford.
It's looking funny.
Not yet, but it will be. How you doing, Butler? putting celery, but that might take away a little bit of that might add something else to it. Excuse me. Because celery, you know, onion, celery, carrots, that's the three. Just doing some cooking. What you making? We have a curry house, but homemade is best. Yeah. I mean, homemade, you can put what you want in it. You know, if you wanted to add some celery, put some celery. You could pretty much whatever you want to make, as far as like flavors and stuff like that. Your flavor profile. You can make it as spicy, as weak as you want. When you go to a restaurant, it's good because you don't have to do the cooking, but sometimes it's like crazy hot. It's just too much. You know, it's a little bit more than you expect, and there's no toning it down when you're sitting in a restaurant. You know, what are you going to say? Can you take it back and fix it? They'll tell you to get lost. All right. Chef Butler Creations, that's right. So I think either this week or next week, I'm going to record a video for YouTube, our first one. What kind of food would you like to see me do the first one? What food would you like on the first video? And anything that you can, hey Krim, anything that you can think of, like if I'm doing something stupid or whatever and you can clip it. Because I'm going to use it for some shorts and different things. So Philly cheesesteak, cool, I could do that in my sleep. That'd only take 5 minutes. Now, thing about it is like, so, you know, before when I had all those Dutch people in here and I was trying to make that, what were they, those pancake things? Philly is very temperamental about their Philly cheesesteak too. So anybody from Philly makes their cheesesteak a certain way. So, you know, you kind of, that's one of them that you don't want to, you know, you don't want to mess with it too much because it's a good flavor. All right, you just got done working on the trailer. Yeah, it's freaking hot here for some reason too. It's 90 degrees here, right now 90, but the humidity's like, can't want for the Philly lot going mental. Yeah, exactly. Would it be the Japanese pancake? It would be the Dutch pancake. It would be the Dutch pancake. Remember that one? Oh God. Can't wait for him to go mental. Yeah, see, but he's already setting me up already. He's already setting me up. He's like, yeah, I can't wait. And you know they will. You know they will. All right, diced red pepper. I'll tell you what, for some unknown reason, peppers here have gone absolutely apeshit. Peppers in the store this week were $1.85 each. So I got this little bag, and it has a bunch of peppers in it, for $3. So I was like, well, we're going to do that. 98 degrees here, 40, ooh. Yeah, it's 90, and I think our humidity is pretty damn close to the same. It's miserable. It is miserable. Normal Danish pancake recipe, there is beer in it. Well, there you go. So yeah, so these are instead of a bell pepper, because I'm not spending that kind of money on a bell pepper. Not for one, anyway. If it was for a pack of 3, difference. These are a little sweeter, but there's feels, yeah. Yeah, I forget what it is. I did read it this morning. Post again what you're making. A chimichurri sandwich, I believe. I saw you say get you. Hi Barb, how you doing? Looks like hot pepper. Yeah, it's a little. So the one I used yesterday was a hot pepper. This is a hot pepper. This is a jalapeno. And I just touched my fingers, so now I'm going to be hot. So again, because we're blending it, you could just chop this up. You want it small enough that it's going to cook through, but doesn't have to be uniform or anything. I just cut those carrots small because I figured they would take a little while to cook. Ever had a lamb mint samosa? I did yesterday for the first time, didn't really enjoy it. No, I haven't. No, most of the samosas I get are usually got vegetable in them. Vegetable samosas are normally the right. So you can see the onions are getting soft. Peppers won't take long, and I bet the carrots are already too. Yep. Carrots are not getting there as well. There's not even any spice in it, any seasoning in there yet, and it tastes good. Right, so garlic paste and ginger paste. Again, Milford, I can give you the full recipe. I'm making the half recipe because I just didn't want to do so much that I would have to try and freeze it, because Laura's barbecue for her birthday is this weekend, and the freezer is jam-packed full. We're going to fire up the smoker this weekend and do some pulled pork, burgers. We've got a bunch of different stuff I'm going to make. So, all right, so have you ever tried vegetable stuffed with rice? Peppers? I've done peppers with rice, yeah. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of garlic. Again, I'm using teaspoons because I've done half the recipe. So garlic paste and ginger. Oh God, now it smells good. Oh, that ginger's friggin' delicious. Ah, so good. That is so good. And then of course I'm going to make the riata again today. We're going to do the basmati rice. So once I get this to a certain point, I'm going to switch about a little bit. All right, then we're going to add in tablespoon of garam masala, and you can make garam masala yourself. I guess it's not cheating, but garam masala from the store is okay, but garam masala made from scratch, I've seen people make this, but it lets them, yeah, you can. Garam masala that you buy is okay, it does the job, but garam masala that you make yourself is a completely different color than this. Garam masala that you make yourself is very red. Turmeric. And then I'm going to put the madras. I got some cumin here. I got turmeric somewhere. I kind of got stuff everywhere again. I definitely got. Is that it there? Nope. So, who said something about me going upstairs again? I might have to go upstairs again. Never mind, I've got it over here. I forgot to put it over here. Yeah, they do, yes. Normally you can do this for hours. This is just like a quick version of it. Turmeric. So make sure you turn these things, because the other day I didn't and I spilled it all over the floor. Madras curry powder. And I'm putting the Madras in here because I told them that I would make Madras Jalfrezi. Madras spiced Jalfrezi. Try saying that fast. And then paprika. Get my steps in. Smoked or sweet. I'm going to use regular paprika, I think. There is smoked, sweet, or just regular. So, a teaspoon. Two and a quarter cups of water. And this is the one. Do I have a bugger it? That fell out there. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's me lid for me water bottle. Two and a quarter cups. Again, the reason I'm doing half is because it literally cuts the cooking time in half too. That's two. Oh, it smells so good. Dang, it smells really good. Ooh. Hello. Is the one with no label empty in your spice rack? No. This one? No, this has black pepper in it. I already have a black pepper, so I needed it because I emptied the other one. So I needed another one. Right, next is tomatoes. Need to find the can opener. So we're going for 1.5 to 2 cups. Why do I always buy? Okay, I was gonna say I must be buying the cans that are dented or something, because that one didn't want to. Juice and all, throw the juice in there. Oh shit. Save some of that. Again, like I said, this gets tossed in the. You use the hand blender for this, or the food processor, or whatever, and that's the curry base, basically, right there. That's the base that you can make any curry with. Rudy Mus, what you cooking? I'm making I'm making a curry tonight. We just made a curry base.
I'm not back in 5 minutes. Just wait a moment.
Okay. Tomato paste. Yeah, we're making a jalfrezi curry. Oh God, I made a mess with that. So let that just simmer there. That'll get, oh my God, it smells so good. Holy crap. Just give me some of that with rice on it. Where's yours? Sitting right here. Sitting right here. Woo! But we're making it Madras, chicken Madras strength. One of my viewers requested a stronger curry than a jalfrezi. So we're doing a jalfrezi, but we're doing it Madras strength. So that just means it's a little bit warm. All right, now for the basmati rice, what we're going to make, we're going to use the rice cooker because it's just a heck of a lot easier. You ain't got to mess with nothing. It's done, finished. as long as I know where the... I just bought it downstairs, so I know it's here somewhere. Good Lord. Here's the rice cooker, but I don't know where the... Oh, it might be in the cupboard. Hold on. Here it is. So for the basmati rice, we're going to do a little different to the one last week. We're not going to do turmeric in this one, but we're going to do a fragrant basmati. So little oil. And not America's favorite rice. We've got a bag of basmati somewhere. Oh, what did I do with that? There it is, right in front of my face. They always put this, I don't see why they put this silly plastic bag in it. It's not like I'm gonna... 2 curries and this is gone. Always like to make a little extra. Last time I made a little extra, there was no leftovers because it got taken. Someone robbed me. A cinnamon stick. Just a small one. Oh, or that one. Cardamoms, green cardamoms. Now they're in a bag. Green cardamom. So depending on how fragrant you want your rice, I usually go 5 or 6. I just drop 8 or 10 in there. The only reason, literally the only reason why I went with a little bit more fragrant with the rice is because it will cut down the burn from the curry. Cumin, again another. Oh Lord, don't break it. Okay. Ooh. 1/4 teaspoon. I forgot I haven't unloaded my dishwasher yet. Lazy. So 1/4 teaspoon. Because it's kind of strong. Pinch of salt. And the water, and that's all we're going to do for this one. You could put salt and pepper in there. Obviously I put salt in, but you could put some pepper in there if you wanted to. And then we're going to let it soak for about 20 minutes before we start cooking it. So it looks kind of rough there, but when we start making it, it'll be good. Now, so what's going on with this? Dried lemon in rice? Yeah, but not basmati rice. Well, in your basmati rice, yes. So yeah, so there's the base. Once this gets a little bit more cooked up, I can crank it up and we can speed this up a little bit. Yeah, dried lemon's not really an Indian thing, I don't think, but not that it would hurt it. Cardamom pods, green, cumin. If you wanted to, you could put an onion in there as well. I don't really have a small onion. I could put half an onion in because I could use the other half tomorrow. I'll put some onion in. A lot of onions in this. We've got onion bhajis, you got onion in the curry, you got onion in the rice, a lot of onions. So if you don't like onions, you're pretty much SOL. Yeah, you're pretty much SOL if you don't like onions. Especially with Indian food. Indian food's got a ton of onions in it. I'm just going to put half of this in. Are they caramelized? Those ones there were. These ones are not in the rice. These are just thrown in. Well, not really caramelized. They're get out of there. Yeah, no, not really. Not for this one. No, not for this dish. I know you want me to do it with creme delish. Right, that just gets tossed in there like that. You should smell how fragrant it is in here. Holy cow. It is so fragrant in this right now, in here. So I'm gonna save this back there because my plug's back there. Although boiling rice behind the computer screen is probably not a good idea. So let's not do that. That probably would not be a good idea. Just saying. All right. Is that level? Yep. We put dried lemon, black pepper, and raisins. Okay. Raisins and rice would be quite nice, I would imagine. Yeah, raisins in rice would be quite nice. So all you guys that are from these different countries that eventually we will touch base on, you need to save your recipes because I'll make some again like we did before. All right, the next thing we're going to make is a little salad. Actually, I need onion for that. So it's tomatoes, cucumber, onion, mint, cilantro, little cumin, and salt and pepper. That's one of the salads that we're going to make, and that's basically like a what do they call it? Like a palate cleanser. I mean, because I've got this onion cut, I'm just going to use this one. And the other one's the riata. The other one is a riata or raita, and that is the yogurt. The yogurt, the cucumber, yogurt, cucumber, mint, black pepper. That's another one that's really good as a side. It's excellent with poppadoms. Naan bread is my favorite, but I don't want to make all this food. It's just too much. So I don't want to make a bunch and then, you know. So cilantro's there. Got tomato something, I don't know what I did. Yeah, got an ad in 5 minutes. So we're just going to do 2. Trying to think if I needed any tomorrow. If I do, I'll run upstairs and snag one from Laura. Again, I'm sure you guys have had this in the Indian restaurant before. The little salad that they bring out. Usually it's got like shredded lettuce and stuff with it. comes on the condiment tray, I believe. That's a big cherry tomato. This is a plum tomato. Yeah, these are plum tomatoes. I'm dropping them on the floor too. Yeah, cherry tomatoes are real small. Okay, good lord, how do I say that? Uncommon wolf. Uncommon wolf, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully that's right. Uncommon wolf. Uncommon, yeah, see? I just had to read it several times. Welcome in. Oh. I don't want to drop my tomatoes on the floor. So, Milford, you want to smell this? This base is friggin', whew, this base is good. Really, really good. Ooh. Woo! And I'm just a common dog. Woof. That is good. Wow, that has got loads of flavour to it. I'll tell you what. What sort of curry are we making? 3 months, Milford. Tonight we're making Jalfrezi. Chicken Jalfrezi. As long as you know your place. Yeah, chicken Jalfrezi tonight. Yeah, you can do it for 3 months. Probably do it for 6 months if I'm honest. But I don't think anything ever lasts in my freezer that long. You know, they recommend 3 to 6 months, just like anything else. But honestly though, I don't think anything lasts that long in my freezer because I take it out and cook it again. I'm going to eat it before then. You know what I mean? I'm going to be I'll be already smashing it again by then. Going to do the same thing. Could you use the base in? Yeah, I mean, I guess you could if you know, it's a curry base. If you like that flavor of it, I can't see why not. So a little mint in there, little cilantro, or what do you guys call it? You call it coriander, don't you? 43 seconds. Anybody that's not subbed, you're gonna get ads. I'm very sorry. I'm just saying, if you got your Twitch Prime and you wanna not have ads, I gotta pay for Jeffrey Bezos' wedding still. So I apologize, but that's just the way it goes. Oh yeah, this is just a base. Yeah, you could definitely use it for other curries, but if you wanted to, yeah, there's a ton of stuff you can do with it. Right, then we're just going to dice up some cucumber, and that's that one. That's the one that's usually on the relish tray. Oh, bloody hell! Did I use cucumber yesterday? I don't remember using cucumber yesterday. No, I didn't use cucumber yesterday. Not for Chinese, no. So we're going to use this, if I can find the other small bowl. I don't know what I did with the other small bowl that I have. Shoo, it smells freaking good in here, I'll tell you what. Don't want a bunch in here. Gonna peel this too, just for a little bit more. That way it won't be as tough with the tomato and the onions. Steel cucumber. Steal it. I like to leave the cucumber a little chunky, especially because this curry we're making tonight is going to be a little spicy. Not too bad. Madras isn't terrible. Yeah, Madras isn't terrible. But this is even good just eating this with poppadoms by itself. Just this by itself with poppadoms is really good. I'm gonna put a little lemon juice and a little black pepper in there too. Again, give it that bite. Also cleanse the palate a little bit. This is the one that they always give you on the relish tray. And this is 99% of the time the one that there's always something left. Not when they give it to me. I've actually put this slap bang in the middle of my curry before and stirred it in. So let me see if this needs a little bit more salt. And that's good. Oh, fragrant. No, that's wrong. Well, normally I'm a few pints in, Milford. Normally at that point I'm a few pints in. All right. I hate it. Makes me ill. Cucumber. Oh, really? Wow. I thought cucumber was mainly like water. I don't think it was like... That's interesting. I think you're the first person I've ever heard say that, Rudy. Is it you allergic to it? I hate it. Yep. Oh, I hate it. All right. So I'm going to use the wok to make. No, I was going to use the wok to make the other curry, but then I thought I'd do the poppadoms and the onion bhajis in there, keep all the mess in one place. So we're going to use this one for the rest of the curry. You call it cilantro because I know that more American thing, coriander bean. So I call it cilantro. So I'm originally from England. I used to call it coriander, but yes, typically because it's more of an American thing, I call it cilantro. So I'm originally from the UK, but moved, oh God, over 30 years ago. So I've been here more of my adult life than I have over there. So more of my life, not just adult life, more of my life. I left over there when I was 20 years old. So long ago. Went back for a brief minute, but came back over here again. So I like living here. My wife's American, so I like living here. every American that I meet, they're always like, you know, oh, England's got to be awesome, England this and England that. And I'm like, have you been? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, so for me, England is, you know, it's all right. It's not terrible, but it's, for me, America, there's so many different things you can see in America. If you go to a different state, you see a different thing. If you go to, you know, everything's different. Whereas if you're in England, it's a lot of it's the same. A lot of it's the same. So, I don't know. I prefer living here. England's a shithole at the minute. Well, here's not much better at the minute either. Your cost of living is crazy. England's cost of living is insane. I went for a visit. When did I go? 2 years ago, and I went to rent a car that 8 people, or a truck, a van, whatever you want to call it. I went to rent a vehicle for 8 people to drive around in for 3 weeks, and they wanted $7,500. I said I could buy a car for that, drive it, and then sell it. Why would I spend $7,500? You know, why would I spend that kind of money to rent a car? So we did public transport, and it was fine. Scotland, now certain persons there. Oh yeah, we all know what certain person that is. And I got this Greek yogurt. I gotta find a. I thought I had a bigger spoon, but I guess I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Hell, I could buy a car for that price. I literally could buy it and then return, you know, buy it and then sell it when I leave. So I said, nah, I'm good. All right, so this is the Raida, however you say it, from wherever you're from. Different people, different countries say it a different way, so Milford is now lurking. Ignore them, pretend. Oh, I'm like, what does that say? I know what it says because I wrote it. All right, black pepper. Another way you can make this is to put salt on the cucumber so all the juice comes out. I just don't like mushy cucumber, so I kind of like leave mine chunky. Another thing people have put in there, you can put lemon juice in here. Again, with the yogurt, I don't think you need it. God, that's good. The mint sauce is definitely a good hack. Rather than getting fresh mint, the mint sauce is 100% a good thing to get. Right, now we're going to go on to the chicken curry part of it. So, garlic, green chilies, oil, tomatoes, cilantro, turmeric. I use fresh mint as it costs less. So yeah, so fresh mint here is hard to find for some reason, but I am going to grow some. Someone's going to give me a big plant, and I'm going to put some in my. Probably mix it with the stinging nettles. And we good. So how you doing, Chris? Throw a stinging nettle. Yeah, there you go. How do you like the magnetic spicing? They're good. They work all right. Yeah, they work good. So, yeah. So what we're going to do? We're going to marinate the chicken. We already got the curry base going. We're going to marinate the chicken and then make the sauce, if you like. Oh, that was bad. Make the sauce out of this for that. Evening, mate. Careful with the mint, it takes over. Yes, yes, but I use mint pretty much once or twice a week. I make a lot of curries. I eat a lot of curries. Oh, excuse me. We eat a lot of curries in this house, so I make riata quite a lot. I make it quite a lot, so I'm not going to use all this chicken. I would, but I don't need all the 6 pieces of chicken, although I could eat it, but you know, I gotta watch that girlish figure. So we'll wrap that up later. I'd like to get into making more curries. Curries is a really nice. We did a chicken tikka masala last week that was phenomenal. I have never ever tasted chicken tikka masala like that. It was a new recipe I got. It was incredible. So yeah, that's the curry base right there, and I have a base recipe for it. And then we're going to make the jalfrezi. So we're going to marinate this, dice it up, marinate it, and then that way it gives it another level of. Oh yeah, I always self-promo in my own stream. Hell yeah, always. Have you ever tried creme delish in your curry? You know I have. You know I have. Several times. Oh yes, I've got my little package right here. I didn't put it in the last one I made. I'm not going to put it in this one, but I did put it in the first one, and the first one came out really nice as well. Oh yeah. Because cinnamon, you know, like I could put it in the rice. In with the rice would probably be really good, because you put cinnamon in with the rice. In the basmati rice, cinnamon goes in there, so cinnamon stick, but. All right. So yeah, so we're gonna dice this up. Marinate this with turmeric, cumin. What is the other thing? Garlic, green chilies. All that goes in. Put it in it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So make it small enough. If I make it small enough, it stretches it, so I get to eat a little bit more. If I put big chunks in, I can only have a few bites. This way I can tell my wife, oh, it's just small pieces. Because I could eat, I'm telling you now, I could eat all of this, no problem. Every time I make a curry, I have to walk away. Because if I don't, I would literally eat the whole damn thing. I absolutely love it. We talked about this before. I would much rather have a curry than a steak. I like steak, but I would much rather have a curry. Do I have saffron? Yes, I do. I would much rather eat a curry than a steak. Now I like curry. I mean, I like steak, but I really like curry. It's a shame that the cow is sacred in India, because I would make a steak curry. I found that out the hard way. I went to an Indian restaurant and tried to order a beef curry and was asked to leave. How was I supposed to know the cow was sacred in India? Yeah, so there's the base look. So that's pretty much done. All we have to do for this is blend it, and then that'll be enough for 5 curries. So that's done. We can shut that off. Lemon basmati rice. Ooh, never tried that before. There are places in India that do serve beef, but it's not majority. Yeah, well, not where I went. where I went, they were like, "Oi, out." I said, "I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know." All right, I'm going to marinate this. I want to make a curry now. Yeah. So, right. So there's the chicken. And we've already done that. We've already got the madras powder, curry powder in there. That's why it's got that yellow tint to it. But we are going to put a little bit more in here, just because we did say we would make it madras strength. So we've got a little bit of curry, a little bit more madras in there. And I'm wearing it on my hands. Little turmeric. What else we got to put in there? Cumin. 1 teaspoon again. I need some more teaspoons. I do not have enough teaspoons down there. I keep taking them upstairs every time I'm done streaming, because it's actually from after work eat a curry. Got to. Oh yes. Why Indian restaurants use egg fried rice than Chinese? I've never had egg fried rice at a Chinese restaurant. I mean, Indian restaurant. Never had that. Egg fried rice. I've not had that in an Indian before. Garlic. Yeah, I've not had that before. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use garlic powder. Keep it dry. Then we're going to go 2 tablespoons of garam masala again. What did I do it? It's probably still over there, right in front of me. Yep. Hello. So garam masala. Oh, excuse me. Red pepper flakes for the zing. Red pepper flakes for the zing. Oh. What else are we doing? Cilantro, but I'm going to put that in when I I'm going to put the cilantro in once it's cooked. Garam masala, chilies. Got madras in there. We're going to put some oil, and then let that marinate, and that should be that done. So we'll saute that off, add the sauce. How we doing, Bear Fan? Welcome in, buddy. Is that Lily or is that Ellie? That's actually my granddaughter playing on the phone, I think. But all right, Lily, okay. All right, so we're gonna let that marinate. You could put some paprika in there if you wanted it red, which I kind of do now looking at the color of that. Paprika would make it a nice red color. We can literally do whatever we want, right? We can make it how we want. Hey Dan, how are you, mate? All right, so yeah, so we'll saute this off in a few minutes. Let that marinate for a bit. Saute that off. Add the green chilies, another onion. So what we're doing is, this is the base for the curry. We're going to blend that, and then we're going to make another sauce. Hello to all and the only cans. We're going to blend that. We're going to make another sauce, add the tomatoes. So the tomatoes this time will be crushed. They'll be crushed, and then what am I doing? So onion, tomatoes, cilantro, the chicken, and then this base into that. And that's where we'll make that. I got to clean this chopping board real quick. So, and then we'll make the onion bhajis. So the onion bhajis, the onions have been sitting in the water. You can tell they're really starting to see how they're like glass almost now. Yeah. They're kind of like glass now. So we'll make those in a few minutes too. We're not gonna do naan bread tonight because, again, that's a lot of food, and I will eat it all. I literally will eat it all, and then I'll be laying on the bed going, I can't move. So that pretty much happens every stream anyway. Like, God, I can't move. Wonder why? What happened? Oh, I just ate 2 servings of food. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna leave the seeds in this green chili here. Yep, done that a few times. You know me so well. Uncommon, you know me so well already. Anybody think you'd been here before? All right, so that, tomatoes, cilantro. All right, so let's see, oil. My picture. I'm hoping that this pan should be fine for it. I've never made a curry in this pan before. I usually use the wok, but I'm going to do the onion bhajis and the other thing in the wok. First time I made onion bhajis, they were great, but made them a few times since and they turn out okay. So I find that onion bhajis, I've made them a few times, and it's funny you say that. The first time I made them, absolutely phenomenal. Tasted great, seasoned right. The second time I made them, they were like a gloppy mess. They stuck to the bottom of the pan. So onion bhajis is a challenge for me because I want to get it right. I don't think it's the recipe. I think the recipe that I have is a decent recipe. So one thing I did notice is they use, typically for onion bhajis, is you use chickpea flour, but it's hard to find. I Googled 3 stores around here and not one of them had chickpea flour. But of course, probably the Indian food store had it, I guarantee it. But chickpea flour is a huge part of that recipe. When you use regular flour, it's best to use bread flour. Chickpea flour is kind of like cornmeal consistency. So that's what they suggest you use. But really and truly, so an onion bhaji, right? So my recipe for an onion bhaji is salt, flour, garam masala, turmeric, chili flakes, cilantro, and water if you need it. That's it. That's all it is. You just you drain these out of here, and you mix everything in the same bowl. So it's pretty decent. So we're going to do that in a second. I got to remember what I did. I think it's in here too. Oh, everything that I washed last night, I've used again already. So. But yeah, so just drain them off like that. Let them sit. No egg, no leveling agent, no nothing. It's just... All right, so I'm going to use my trusty rubber spatula for this because I just don't know what the recipe was first time and what I did made them good. Yeah, Right. I've tried different recipes too, Butler, and that's what happened to me. Both times I tried it, I used different recipes, and both times they were different. This one here, I got off of a site this morning, or the other. I got it off the site yesterday morning, and like I said, I don't know what the heck, where to find. I don't know where to find chickpea flour. Definitely going to have to be a specialty store. They're not just going to have it at some regular grocery store. Or they didn't the 3 that I checked. Right. Oh my God, it smells so freaking good in here. Okay, so we don't want to cook the rice. We don't want to cook the rice yet either, because the longer you leave the rice, the stickier it gets, and you don't really want to have like crazy sticky rice. So we're going to wait until we make the sauce up for this, blend this, and then we'll put the rice on, because we've still got the onion bhajis to make too. This is and all that good stuff off the bottom, that'll all come off with the sauce for the tomatoes. This right here we're going to blend. I'm probably going to put it in the food processor, because I don't think I have a hand blender yet. I've got to buy one. I don't think I have one. But yeah, I'm right there with you, Butler. I'm the same way. I don't remember what I did. I think that's a mistake on my part. I should have wrote it down. Hell, you know what? It could have even been when I did write it down. It could have been when I moved and I lost it, because that's what happened to a lot of my stuff. All right, so see if I can get it across here. Maybe. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can't pull it up anymore. Smell that smell. Yes, it's curry. So you see how see that nice color on that chicken? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a couple of pictures real quick. The texture was great. Right. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Take a couple of pictures to the curry base, the chicken. Soaking the rice. Do the onion bhajis in a minute. Yeah, right. So the first time I made it, they were real sticky, stretchy, but they were really good. They came out and they weren't too doughy. The second time I made them, they were really doughy, and it ruined it for me. Woo, that smells so good. It smells spicy, but it smells good though. All right, so now that this has cooled down enough, I'm going to blend it, but I don't want to burn my chopping board, so I'm going to put one of these down on the chicken. Spicy. All right, so let's see. So this is the base. This is the base for making any curry that you want to make. You can use this base for it. This is what they call, the professional term is curry gravy. So like the next time we make a curry, we use this base, and you've already got all your spices, all your herbs, all your good stuff already in there. So it just adds an extra level of spice to everything. Right, so power. Let's do a pulse. just and I'll show you this. Does Laura like spice? Yeah. Yep, she does. She actually doesn't mind even, sometimes, depending on what it is, if she doesn't mind it extremely hot. So, there you go, look. See how it's like thick? So you see how it's like, it's literally the base. Where you add other stuff to it. So it's like I said, for this right here, I'm gonna add tomatoes. I'm gonna add onion. I'm gonna add all the other stuff to it. Yeah, Mega, how we doing? Here in the background as I start dinner service, big love. Thank you, mate, appreciate it. So there you go, look. So there's the base for the curry. So that base is a really nice step. I've never done it before. Never. I've just always gone ahead and made the curry and been done with it. You know, made it and boom, boom, boom. Where you go. With this, now I've got another level of flavor. So, ooh. Without all of the, without all of the other. So the tomato sauce, I'm just going to clean this chopping board again. No, the chopping board's fine. I didn't use the chopping board for anything, so but I did clean it. So, okay, now, so we can take some of this. Years and years ago, went to football party with Dad's friends at the club. There was a curry or chili. I think I ordered one of them. It was the hottest thing I ever had. I burnt my throat so bad I can't even have a bite. Oh, thought I had to go to hospital. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not good. So look, yeah, look, I'll show you how thick this is. Look, see how thick that is? So it's all pretty much all the work is done for you. You know, you pretty much. Now I'm going to add onions. Like I said, I'm going to add onions. I'm going to crush these tomatoes up a bit. But that is so much like an English curry from an Indian restaurant. Just by the thickness of it. Can't wait to eat it. It was even hotter than the Madras and Vindaloo. Oh, damn. Thanks for checking in, Mega. Appreciate it. Right, so yeah, so that is definitely something I'll be using again, for sure. Definitely something I'll be using again. Oh. Now, howdy. Yes, I do have some of this. I'm gonna put some of this in it because it's freeze dried. Some cilantro, let it cook down a bit. A lot of Indian restaurants don't use that, but just to it just looks freaking amazing. It looks so much like an Indian restaurant, like the base of it. It's probably freaking boiling too. Like it's probably so hot. I'm gonna leave that on low and leave that on simmer. So we'll let that simmer. I will try the sauce though. Ooh. Oh man, that is so good. So, I did say, oh, here it comes. Here it comes, the heat. I did say I would make it a little more spicy because of, woo-wee. Woo! I did say I would make it a little spicy because of the Madras. Yeah, it's a little spicy. Good though. Good though. Not a bad taste. Not a bad burn. Very flavorful. Very, very flavorful. We'll kick it up just a little bit more. Because like I said, I did promise I'd make it hot. So I may even leave those tomatoes chunky like that. I think it needs a little salt though. Maybe a little pepper as well. But I definitely like that. Definitely like that curry gravy. That is a great recipe for that. Oop. So we'll just let that simmer for a little while. Right, next we're going to make onion bhajis. So, onion bhajis. Let me put that in the sink. Because I thought about it for a minute. I thought if I put that on the side and it's still leaking, I'll be in trouble. So, right, so onion bhajis. A third cup of flour, so not very much flour at all. Starting out. You can add, again, you can add more to it. And I think the reason being is you don't want to make it too wet because the onions already have like water with them, so you don't want to make them too wet. So right, so flour, garam masala. Seems like garam masala is a theme today. Garam masala is definitely a theme today. So little garam masala, not too much. You know, you don't want it to taste of all garam masala. Red chili flakes. Oh, almost dropped it again. Red chili flakes, just for that little, you know, that little kick up. Turmeric again, if I can get the lid off. Whoa, bloody hell. This is why I was saying about the, whoa, bloody hell. When you fry the onion bhajis in there, it's going to go yellow because of the turmeric and stuff. So that's why you don't want to do a whole bunch of stuff in there. Cilantro. We did the salt already in the water, but we're going to put a little bit more in just because. And then 1 tablespoon of water, which I'm not going to put in yet. I want to hold off a second on that. Oh. This guy sounds like he's ready to pop himself. And that blood. All right, there we go. All right, so mix this up. Again, like I said, I'm not making 1,000 onion bhajis because I literally will eat them all. And I don't want to eat them all. So 1 tablespoon of water. See, already to me this don't look like it's going to do much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the onions in and then add more water if I need it. Same with more flour too, because I'm not sure that's enough. But just like we were saying, Butler, you know, you could, even though you've got a recipe, sometimes you have to adjust it. Yeah, this doesn't seem like enough flour to me. Doesn't seem like it would hold very good. This is a recipe for 4. They look like they're going to be like hand grenade side. I'm going to keep adding. I'm going to add flour and then I'm going to add water if I need it a little bit later, because the water will come out of the onions. So kind of like that consistency is what you want. They're getting there, but I don't think that little bit of flour that it suggested was not nearly enough. So yeah, so you just take it like that, and then so I think we're on the right track anyway. And they don't use any kind of baking powder, baking soda or anything like that. It's literally just onions, flour, and the seasoning. Yeah. This recipe here that I've got is for 4. I feel like that's more than 4 in there. I feel like that's more than 4 in there, but all right, let's see. Now let's see, I'm going to put the rice on next. So I said I wanted to make sure that the curry and everything was doing its thing before we start making other things. I think as far as flour goes, I think that's enough in there. Again, chickpea flour is a little thicker, and that could be why I had to use more, because I don't have chickpea flour. Put a couple more bits of this in. Chickpea flour, again, the consistency is a little thicker, so that could well be why. Little madras in there to give that a nice little burn as well. And anybody, if you have a recipe for a curry, anybody can make this stuff right here. I mean, this is enough to make 5 curries in here, or 1 big one. And it's really, really, really easy. So I'm going to put that. I'll put that on my Discord. That recipe. That recipe for the curry gravy, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I do enjoy a curry. I'd rather, honest to God, I say this almost every time I stream. I love steak, but I would take a curry over a steak any day of the week. Now, I know there's plenty of people that will disagree, but I'm a big curry fan. So yeah, so you just do it like that and drop it in the oil. There's way more than 4 there. This is Handy Kitchen. Going to attempt chicken pakora at the weekend. Any tips? Ooh, make yourself a gravy. Make yourself a curry gravy like this. I just made this for the first time today. Using this sauce, I just made a Jalfrezi, and it's absolutely incredible. It tastes like the best curry. And the last curry I made chicken tikka masala, and I said that was the best curry I ever made. This right here is This beats that one, I think. Oh. Oh, it's so fragrant. My God. It's so good. Wow. It's a little warm, but pakora is a good one. Pakora you can do, again, pakora is another one that you can do and you don't have to do it crazy hot. If you don't like crazy hot, pakora is a good one. Just back off on the spice a little bit. If you want it spicy and you like spicy, add just a little bit more of the heat. Some more chilies, or my mum makes her own garam masala. Oh, excellent. I was just saying, so I have bought store-bought garam masala for a long time, but I now have a recipe to make homemade. And I probably once I've used all the garam masala that I have, I will probably never buy it again. I've heard it's excellent to make it yourself, so I've never tried it. I'm actually just getting back into streaming. I've only been back, well, I've been back less than a month. No, almost a month. In 3 days, it'll be a month I've been back. I moved, we had a bed and breakfast up in New York. You'll never go back. No, right, no. We had a bed and breakfast up in New York. And we wanted to be near the grandkids, so we moved back down here. Like you said, I'll never go back. But I know what you meant. You meant a garam masala. Right, again, I didn't make naan bread today because I've got the onion bhajis. I do love naan bread and I will probably regret not making it, but I just didn't want all this food. So I've got poppadoms, onion bhajis, rice and the curry. I'm going to make the poppadoms now because this is going to turn this a crazy yellow color and I don't want bright yellow poppadoms. So I'm going to heat the poppadoms up. Again, I'm not going to have this oil raging. Curries are so good, but I need to stop or slow down on them. Normally I have 1 or 2 a week and finding them too much. But yeah, they are big portions. They 100% do get big portions, and that's where you got to be careful because you can get sucked in. I mean, I'm a huge fan. Like, I make curry every week. And so far it's been a different curry every week. You know, I think I'm afraid to admit this. I used to only eat, years ago, I used to only eat chicken korma. Now I wouldn't order that if you bought it for me. That's just not my thing. I'm UK, but curry brings us all together, yes. So I am originally from the UK. I moved out to the States a while ago, over 30 years ago. So I know what you... But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love curry. So the rice takes about 20 minutes, give or take. So we'll heat this up a little bit. We'll do some poppadoms in there first. And I've got a couple of different ones. I've got some cumin ones. And then I've got some of the old English ones, you know, the old, what are they, pataks? So I love lamb, but my wife doesn't eat lamb, so I have to usually eat chicken. Now I've done different countries, like I've done a Jamaican beef curry, that's incredible. I like Thai curries are good, but typically it's usually chicken, just because if I'm still sound British a little bit, because we're talking about curry, you see, because we're talking about curry. Like, oh yeah, mate, all right. No. Every once in a while, there'll be a slip. And we are now part of the Twitch. Oh dear. What's it called? That's bad, isn't it? What's it called? Good Lord, my mind is just gone. Twitch Creators Club, the food and drink. We are part of that team now as well. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of it. It was like, what is it? But the food and drink club, yep, I got accepted into that. They invited me in, so I was like, what the heck, why not? So we're part of that. Meet some new people. That's always good. August 9th is my 5-year stream anniversary with a 2-year gap. So it's actually my 3-year stream anniversary. So I'm going to do something nice. I think that's a Wednesday. I think that's next Wednesday. Welcome to the family. Yep. Yep. I think that's a Wednesday, the 9th. It is. It's a Wednesday. So it's actually next Wednesday or the following Wednesday. But yeah, so I'm going to do something for that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I do have a company that is going to send me some produce eventually. We've worked with them before. Little Bear Produce Company. Excellent produce. The quality of their stuff is outrageous. So they're gonna send me some stuff eventually. All right, I'm gonna put one of these in there. I'm gonna put a broken one. I got a broken one. So I'm gonna put a broken one in there just to see if it's hot enough. And the answer to that question is no. Got a new pair of headphones, and man, the sound on Twitch is shite. Oh, really? This is what my community is called, OnlyPans. So my community on Twitch is the OnlyPans. If somebody subscribes, you are in the OnlyPans. I'm looking for tongs while I'm waiting for that to come up. Well, that's not good, Dave. You're going to send them back? You're going to send them back, or did you not get them off Amazon? Alright, so I'm going to watch this thing because some of these poppadom, this one typically, they usually flare up quite big. The other one doesn't, but this oil was nowhere near hot enough. So that's my fault. Alright. We haven't had to spin the wheel today either. For music and gaming, they're okay. Oh, right. Yeah, this oil is not even hot enough, nowhere near. But I wanted to see if it was because of this broken one, so it's all right. Mrs. Handy Kitchen, guess what? So I did one in the microwave for a TikTok. That's my biggest TikTok. I actually did. That's funny you say that because I did. They are Dolby Atmos, cost like $100. Oh wow. Wonder why they're not good for Twitch. Yeah, this oil is, because I'd never seen them cooked in the microwave before, and I did it, and I was like, damn, it's really good. Yeah, this oil's got to get way hotter than that. So bassy and muffled. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is not how to cook a poppadom right here. I couldn't believe it worked so well. You must have watched my video. Me neither. I couldn't believe it either. I literally sprinkled some water on it and put it in there. That's exactly how I did it. It sounds like you watched my video. What you just said exactly sounds like what I said. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this thing don't want to cook, this one. That's got to be hot enough though. Let's see. Yeah, it's hot. Oh, did you? Yeah, that's hot enough. Yeah, I did. I did mine with just a little bit of water, and I was like, damn, that is crazy that worked. So these ones here, these ones are just cumin, but they're good. They got a good flavor to them. I like them a lot. Got a little spice to it. Cumin seed in there. They don't flare up big like the other ones, but still good though. These things here, I can eat a bunch of these. Not sure that's something to brag about. Oh yeah, I love to eat lots of food. These are the ones that we used to serve at the restaurant I used to work at. I used to work at an English pub here in town, and we would serve these similar to these rather than the patat ones. That makes all of us, yeah, God. They are so good. They really are. James, you remember the one I did in the microwave, don't you? Yeah, there we go. So it's getting a little bit, giving itself a little zing now. Have you tried curry cheese? Yes. Paneer? Oh yes. Paneer is delicious. I've actually made it myself. Well, I don't know if I still got the VOD. I made it. I made paneer when we was up in New York. I don't know if I still got the VOD for that. I liked it. I thought that was very interesting. I didn't expect it to taste like it tasted, but it was good. It was very good. Man, they are so freaking good. Lady miniatures. Wow. Just call me Lady B. Okay, Lady B, I will. I was like, Lady B miniature, okay. Lady B, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for coming over and hanging out with us. All right, so I got a few of them ones. Now I'm gonna try, just easier than saying my whole name, it sure is. It sure is. All right, so I've only got like 3 or 4 of these ones that aren't broken up, but watch the difference. Watch the difference in this, how this cooks. Normally. These blow up like way bigger. It's hot. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. These poor poppadoms have been through. These poppadoms have been through hell. Yeah. See how they're like way bigger. That one's probably the best one. No, they've actually moved with me from New York. I moved from New York down here and I had them in a bag. Some of them are, but I eat them all the time, so I've only got 4 left. I'll have to get some new ones. I have to get some more. Yeah, see the size of that thing? Yeah, house moved poppadoms, right. You should have seen the one I opened last week. Good Lord. It was a little moldy, and I refused to show it on the stream because it was really bad. I didn't even know poppadoms went moldy, but this one was black as the ace of spade. I've never seen nothing like it in my life. Now, it was in a box for 2 years. It was in a box for 2 years, but what are you going to do? All right, so there's that. So I'll show you them in a minute. So that's all the onion. That's all of the poppadoms or bread products, humidity, etc. Well, yep. So there's the. So these little ones here, these ones are cumin seed, and I just got them ones, and then I had these ones, cook at home poppadoms, which you can't see because I'm showing them on camera. Ad break, damn it. All right, so we're going to simmer this. Right, next we're going to make onion bhajis. See you soon. Yep. So onion bhajis, one of my all-time favorites. An ad break, sorry, yeah. Because we're making poppadoms and onion bhajis, I'm gonna put gloves on. So what I'm gonna do is mix them like this, measure them out. You need closed caption for ad breaks. I have closed caption. I actually have it. How you doing, lady? So yeah, I actually have it, Bear fans. Actually, I got it through Twitch. Well, sorry, I've got it through OBS. Yeah, yep. It's weird though that it doesn't show it through. It's weird that it doesn't show it through an ad though, but I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose because then everybody would be able to see it, wouldn't they? Right, so this said 4. This said 4. There's 4 right there, and I've still got one here, so I'm going to make 5. So this one's a big one. Ad break ends in 1 minute. Why is it doing that? All right, here we go. So I got 5. Yeah, I got it just in case. All right, now let's all say a little prayer because hopefully these stay together. If they don't stay together, I'm going to cry. You'll see a grown man cry on stream. You've probably seen it plenty of times before. But I don't like to cry on stream. Even though I will if I have to. My money don't jiggle, it folds. All right, let me check this rice real quick without burning my fingers. Oh yes, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. 3 minutes of that every hour. Yes. Yeah, it is. And that's on the low end, I believe. Right. So let's say a little prayer. Hopefully this works. Onion bhajis, do your thing. All right. I'm hoping this works. God, I'm hoping this works. All right. Argy bargy, yeah. So far, so good. So far, so good. Don't want to get too crazy and do them too quick. Because if you do them too quickly, they don't get cooked in the middle, and then you're like, gross. Been there, done that. Done that before. Bhaji Bhajis. do a little. Tell you what, I'm gonna mute the song for a minute. Mute the music for a minute. I'm gonna get a little sizzle. Maybe I'll make a TikTok. Be like all the other cool kids. Right, throw another one in. Then you just got to remember which one was the first one. You know, Dave, you got to do what you got to do, right? Got to do what you got to do. As long as it's not with one of them cameras. Or one of them bloody two-sided microphones. They're still kind of, and I think they're light because with the chickpea flour they'll be dark. So I think that's another reason chickpea flour. Yeah, right. Chickpea flour is a little different to work with. But now I've got a taste tester, so I got a taste tester and I've got like a I can show you what it looks like. I like 3D water. So the water one, well, there's an app on your phone that you have like for going to sleep, the water on there. I just don't want to pay for it. So I just run in the bathroom and turn the tap on and then tell Laura to turn it off when I fell asleep. Not really. Every twat. Yeah, I don't like paying for them bloody phone apps. Right, so this, you can tell this has cooled down a little bit now. So I typically tell Laura to run in the bathroom, turn the tap on, and then when I fall asleep, turn it off real quick. Why would you as well? There's loads of YouTube. Yeah, right. Right. I was just trying to be bloody stupid and say that I ran in the, like I said, ran in the bathroom and turned the tap on. Being stupid. Oh dear. Right, I tell you what, my kitchen smells amazing, but thank goodness you can't see over there, because it literally looks like a bomb's gone off. It literally looks like a bomb's gone off. All right. I'm going to try this one. This needs cranked up a bit. I need to bust out the flames. Leave window open and you get the same effect tonight, raining like mad. Oh, is it? God, it's hot as Haiti out here. So let me see. That's not quite done yet. I can tell it's not done. Oh, that's hot. So I'm just going to crank it up that way. Also, another reason why it's not crazy brown is because I'm cooking it a little bit low. So here, look, I'll show you the difference in these. This is the difference in the poppadoms. These are good and they taste good, but boy, do you get way more with this one. You get way more with just the regular store-bought poppadom over the Indian restaurant human poppadom. All right, let's put this over here. So we're going to make a plate in a second. So we'll do this one. As I always like to use this one because it pops the contrast with the color. I do have a couple of sauces if you want me to put the sauces on. I really don't think I need to, but you can if you want. That plate's kind of small though. maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'll use this one instead. Although this is probably the same size, but and then I could use this with the rice there, chicken there. I don't know. Or this. I don't really know. We'll figure it out. All right. Yeah, so okay, so now it's there you go. Now it's getting the color it needs to get. I just had the oven down, the stove on too low. Because I made these before where they burn super quick and the inside was still raw. And trying to eat that, it didn't go too well. It was pretty rough. Yeah, it was pretty rough. So. For you guys that are new here, if you look at the top of your screen right there, there's a Battle of the Bites. What that is if you subscribe, you use your Twitch Prime, you donate a sub, you drop 500 bits, you give a $5 donation, whatever it is, you get to vote on what food we make at the end of each month with the Battle of the Bites. So Battle of the Bites, how it works out is we have 5 dishes and you guys knock it down to 3 with polls and wheel spins and all kind of crazy stuff. Voting, you guys vote on it. And then in order for me to make the food at the end of the month, and I do a spread. I did a real nice one last month. I did a Thai food. And then, so this is kind of funny because Korean and German are tied up exactly. There is, wait a minute. Tomorrow's the last day for voting. Tomorrow is the last day for voting. So whatever happens tomorrow, James is like most, I used to like you, James. Yeah, James wants Korean. Dave wants German. But they're messing around. I don't know if he's really being messing around. James put one on German yesterday. If he'd have put that one on Korean, Korean would have been leading. But you know. And we've got a food world tour that we're doing. We're in the middle of, we just started again. The food world tour, and we're going to make food from all over the world. This week, tomorrow, we're starting in Albania. So I've got an Albanian recipe that we're going to make. I don't mind either. Oh yeah, 100%. We're going to make food from Albania tomorrow. So that's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. I'm hoping that turns out. All right, so I think I'm not going to put the sides on. I'm just going to do the rice and the chicken and the poppadom like this. Tuck it in on the side. So do something like this. One of each, the chicken and the rice. John, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, mate. So do it something like that. Oh, because then I've got to put the onion bhaji in there as well. So that way I don't want to put this on there. If German doesn't win, I'll just put on next month's Battle of the Bites. Yeah, just keep voting it up until it does win. All right, we're getting there now. They're getting a nice brownish color to them now. A couple of these are still too light. This one back here is probably the one that's done the most. Ooh, I actually can't wait. Boo! Butler's like, boo! So let me show you what this looks like. I'm gonna hold off for a minute because it's bloody hot, but I'll show you what it looks like in a second. My internet started its crap, so I decided to come see you. All right, John. Appreciate it. You guys got storms where you're at? We've had a bunch of weather here. Oh, this whole summer's been really weird as far as weather's gone. You get a day where it's like, yeah. So what was crazy, I was just about to say, you get a day where there's all this rain, and then okay. So Saturday, when did we come home? What day is it today? Sunday we came home, late Sunday evening, and I have cameras on my house. The cameras were shutting off because of the heat. The cameras weren't working properly because of the heat. They never didn't work. They never didn't work because it was too cold in the wintertime. They just don't work when it's too hot. So, all right, getting there now. I really want them just like, I don't want to burn them, but I want them to be dark. Because they're. All right, let's have a look. See if this is cooked all the way through now. Yep. Look at that. See that? Oh man. Oh my God. Butler, this might be the recipe for you to try. Holy cow. Woo! Oh, it's hot though. This might be the one, Butler.
Oh, please.
Oh God, it's so freaking good. Jeez. This might be the one. Oh, there we go. Look. Now they're. So you just have to control the heat a little bit. I'm cooking the spoon. Didn't really mean to cook the spoon either. All right. I'm going to shut them off because they're ready to rock and roll. If only we could smell what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's kind of evil, ain't it? That's kind of evil. I shouldn't do that. I'm like, smell this, it's so good. Yeah, right. Thanks, Rob. Cheers, buddy. All right. So I'm going to put the rice over here. Ah, Chihuahua. Mellow Vision. You know what? We could be the first person to create it. We could create it. Oh, bloody hell. Right, so Basmati rice. Cardamom pods and all kind of good stuff in there. Again, just your, I don't want to say run of the mill because there's lots, just making sure you don't go into farming channel or anything like that. I don't want to say run of the mill because this has got lots of stuff in it, lots of different stuff in it. So they are right on the money then. Look at them Bhajis. Oh wee. Yeah, Butler, I'm going to tell you, I think these are the way to go. These came out absolutely perfect. See the Bhajis there? I don't know if you can or not. Trying to get it all packed into one. There we go. So you can somewhat see it all. They are so good. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Crab. That is so good. This is by far the best onion bhaji I ever made. This recipe right here is gold. God. What, onion bhajis? Oh no, cinnamon stick, yeah. Cinnamon stick, especially with cardamom pods, super fragrant. Right, so there's the curry, look. Oh, right, what we'll do is we'll put the curry in the bowl. It just, the consistency of this and the sauce just looks so much different than the curries I've done previous. It just looks like a proper, you know, like a proper Indian, oh, go that way, like a proper Indian restaurant curry. I want to get that cardamom on there. Oh. Oh no. The yellow is the onion. The yellow is the onion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an onion bhaji here, like so. And then this like this. Yeah, so I actually have the rice bowls somewhere, but I haven't been able to find them since I moved. I don't know where they are. Bit of cilantro on there, or coriander. So yeah, Butler, this recipe here for this recipe here for the onion bhaji, perfect, absolutely perfect. I'll post this in my Discord under the viewers' recipes, and you can try it. It is the best. It is the best onion bhaji recipe I've ever made. It is perfect. The consistency of them and everything, really good. All right, guys, I'm gonna raid real quick I'm gonna raid because I've been talking for too long. So, Dave, you want to pick somebody, or you want me to have a look, or are you out of here? Thank you. Oh, no problem, Krem. And for everybody, all the new people, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Yeah, I will. All the new people for hanging out with us, very much appreciate it. You know, don't just make this the one-stop shop. Come again, come out and hang out with us again. We really appreciate everybody coming and checking out the stream. Onion bhaji. Anyway, take care, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.